Welcome everyone, it's Rick. Welcome to the channel. I'm going to do a live painting. I'm trying to find my live right now so I can, if there's any people that want to chat, I'll be right here. There it is. Welcome to the live stream. There, I gave myself a heart. I'm not sure anybody will be on tonight, but I took a long nap. I took like a 2-hour nap, so I'm like wide awake now. It's almost 7 here in Seattle. I'm a landscape artist from Seattle, so that's the painting up there I did earlier. I mean, I like to do landscapes on the fly from my mind. It's really fun, and the live stream here is to kind of meet new people. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do so. I'll be doing live streams all week, every week, every other day, every day. Depends on, how much other things are going on. I play in a couple bands, so sometimes I've got some music going on. I think today I'm going to do I'm going to do a dark scene. I want to put like some kind of pointy hillside over here for some reason. Not a hillside, but some pointy mountains. I always tell people don't make the mountains so pointy because they're hard to, make them look good. But I'll give it a try. We'll do some mountains there. And I'm sketching with the fan brush. It's an oil brush, by the way, but this is acrylic paint. That way we've got some peaks there. We can do some like distant hills back here, maybe. Something going on back there. And we can also put some kind of valley in here. That's about all I want to put in right now. I'll do like a foreground down here. I could put a few big trees on the left. I don't want it to be too complicated. That's about all I need to sketch in, and we'll see what it looks like once I get going. Let me shut the function off here, 8mm. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I'm going to be doing some cool things coming up in the future. I do have a membership now. I've figured out how to do it like about a week ago. So I want to do like a dark sky today. I made those mountains pointy on purpose. I'm going to see if I can make them look good. Maybe more like a fantasy type piece. I'm using some dark colors here, so let's see how it comes out. That's Prussian blue with a little bit of white in it. And then I put Algerian crimson in it to get that purplish color. I think I'm going to put a moon up in there tonight. We'll put some kind of a round moon, and then we'll use some reflections down. Maybe some moon shadows. Remember that song? I'm being followed by a moon shadow. I'm trying to find out how to get music put on while I paint. Uh, I think I figured it out. If I'm not signed up with YouTube like on the premium package. I think that's what it's called. I think if I sign up with YouTube, I'll get more things on the live stream that I can use to use during the live. And I think music is one of them. I'm not sure. I'm going to look into it. I definitely would like to have some music playing while I'm painting here. Now it's going to be a wet on dry. I'm trying to use, yeah, correct. I'm using an oil technique with some acrylic paint. So you got to work a little faster. But it makes the acrylic, if it's your first time here, I make this acrylic paint look like an oil painting. Yeah, because I did start out my painting channel with oil paint, and then I went to acrylic because a lot of people were asking for acrylic paintings because, I mean, there's a lot of people that use oil, but I'm almost using like an oil technique with acrylic paint. I'll see some people on YouTube and they'll squirt the colors on the canvas and then brush it together. That's not painting. This is painting here. You know when they say we'll do like a summer scene, they'll do an easy sunset with water, and then they squeeze all the paint on the canvas, and then I don't know. That's not how I paint. This is more like traditional painting here. I mean, you can paint it that way if you want, if that's the way you like to do it. But I like doing it this way. Enough said. I'm not here to bag on people. If you got your own style, that's great. That's what I try and motivate you to do it your own way. But I'll give you some of my tips. But usually these live streams are more about watching, and I can communicate with the people on the live chat. I've got so many instructional videos on my channel. You could go back and watch any ones you want on how to do a landscape, clouds, mountains, all my techniques. But look at that. I'm going to do that really dark. I made my own Payne's gray. I put black and white with some blue in it. To make my own Payne's gray. I like using Payne's gray sometimes. Look how pointy these are. I kind of wanted to make them pointy today. I always tell you, if you're a beginner, I always say if you're a beginner, don't make them pointy like this. Because it's hard to make it look right. Because the mountain starts, leveling out down here. So you got to know how to blend your snow, and because it starts leveling out down here like that. But you can do what you want. Art's about having fun, creating your own style. I'm gonna put a little purple down here, I think. Get like a purple glow. I think I put too much white though already. Yeah, I live in Seattle, so during the summer I try and go out to all the farmers markets and I sell my landscapes. And they still sell, believe it or not. I mean, I did abstract before and all that, but I like to do landscapes now because I got more freedom with landscapes. They come out different every time, I guarantee you. I put all my finished paintings on the community page, and you won't find one that looks like another. For some reason, because I'm doing them from my mind. I'm not following any picture or anything, and so, and yeah, I'm thinking even if you tried to paint this yourself at home, yours would come out looking different because you'd probably, you'd use different colors. You'd probably make these peaks taller, or it wouldn't look the same. Trying to motivate you to go buy some paint, go buy some acrylic paint and these canvases. All right, let's see what I'm going to do here. Usually, if you're new, I usually put my first color down, the first underpaint. So this I'm going to have, I put some grass here. I'll probably put some brown here. I have yellow ochre with a little burnt umber in it. And I'm going to block this triangle in here. See this triangle? I'm just going to block it in with this color. And then I'll add some other colors to it in a little bit. If you want to do wet on wet while this is wet, you can lighten up the back right now if you want with some white to make it look further back on that far end there. Just add a little white to it and just blend it in. It'll make it look like that hill's further back, and then you can add in some like dark color here. Make some kind of hill here. Some hills in there. Just like that. There we go. That looks cool. This side I'm going to put green. Oh, wait. You know what? I think I'm going to put some water right here. Let me just put a little green right here. I have sap green. I put a little hill right here. Like a hilltop. Just maybe down to here. And let me lighten that up a bit. Kind of hard to see on that gray for some reason. Really dark sap green. I want to put some water down here. Since my water's really, I'm using Prussian blue, so it's pretty dark already. I'll just run a small stream through here. Nothing big. Just some kind of water coming through. There we go. That'll look cool. And then I'll put, I can put bushes all along there. Down here I'll put some dark green grass now. Now, yeah, maybe some green grass on this side. And I'll put some dirt on this side. Some kind of dirt over here next to the river. So there, my underpaint's done now. That's all the paint that goes underneath. Now I can start adding more stuff to it. So look at that. Let's see if everything's in focus. Sometimes my iPad will go in and out of focus. It drives me nuts sometimes. There we go. Doesn't that look cool? Those are some tall peak mountains, man. Wow. They look kind of cool, though. I'm looking at my little phone up there, and I'm going, wow, that looks cool. I just dropped my phone there. It looks really good. All right. I always tell them, don't make your mountains so pointy like that, but those look good. Now we got to get snow put on there. I think I'm going to try that next. Let's see how it comes out. So I'm going to use white. I'm going to put a little bit of blue, just a little touch of blue in my white. Just a touch. It's still going to be white. But let's put up some snow here. I'll put this one in front. So when you do your snow, I'll give you some tips along the way. This is more or less just to watch today. These live streams are just for you to really watch and see what I do. But I use very little paint right now on my blade. On the first stroke up here. And I'm trying to find the right edge of that mountain. Just like that, just to bring it in front of that one. That looks pretty good. Now depending, I should have maybe put the light, maybe I might put the light on this side, because I could put the moon over here, and then the light will be hitting on the right. So I just changed my mind. I'm going to probably, yeah, I'll run some light on this side of the mountain. Probably going to end up being light, doing it on both sides anyway, so. we got a couple peaks up here. All right, that'll have to work. So I'm not sure where I want the light's gonna. I'm gonna put a moon over here. That's what I'm gonna do. All right. Put some. I'm gonna use a little bit of purple on the mountain. We'll try and make it look like a fantasy piece, I guess. Changing the whole look on the mountain right now because I changed my mind. That's what's cool about art. You can do whatever you want. I didn't like that purple up there. Cracklin' Rosie, you're a store-bought woman. All right, there we go. That looks good enough. You can see the, you can see how hard I had a little bit of trouble with the snow up there because the peaks are so pointy, but I'll get it to look good here in a second. I kind of like it now. Run one hill down there. I'm going to make a cliff right here. Some kind of cliff right down here. There we go. All right, there. See, it took a while to get those mountains the way I wanted them. But man, they came out pretty good. They came out pretty good. Now, there's more you can do on these mountains. Like right here, I take a little bit of darker blue here, and underneath some of the white peaks, you can pull a little darker color here. And really make the edge pop out. You could do it here. Really make the cliff start putting on some dimension into the mountain. Right up here where the white meets the shadow here, just put a little dark color underneath the white. Just like that. See how it makes it look like a ledge there now? Just take your time and, you can put a whole lot of different things in your mountain there. This looks pretty good. I like that. Let me fix this one side here, though. This should be in the shadow here. There we go. All right, good enough. I'll put a little bit of like a dark edge underneath this shelf here, just to make it stand out more. So it looks like maybe that's like you could drive a car up there. You see that? All right, that's enough time on the mountain. Mountains are fun to do. But you could see the trouble I had getting that snow up there because they're kind of pointy. If you're a beginner, this is what I recommend you start out with. You could make them a little steeper than that, but it's easier to put the snow on uh, when the mountain's got a less angle. Although these look a lot cooler, but there's a lot more. You got to be able to see a lot in here. The more you practice, the more you'll see. I could still do a lot more on those mountains, but I kind of like them simple sometimes. So you don't have to always make them look perfect. Painting, yeah, it doesn't. You just got to get the idea kind of put up there. People's eye will fill in all the mistakes and stuff. So I don't want to cover this cliff up here. I really like the way that looks, so I'm not going to put any trees right on this hill down here to mess up that. So I'll put some trees on this hill, coming down this hill here. Now I can start designing some trees and stuff in here. I'm going to put a few distant trees on this hill. Maybe down to there. That's it. And then I'm going to pull the color back just a little bit underneath. Create some shadows. There we go. I like that. That looks good. All right, so there's some trees. Wow, those came out pretty good. Now, this is the part of the painting where I'm going to put as much trees in here as I can. I'm going to use that color, and then I go back and highlight. This is, I use burnt umber and black. It's a mixture of burnt umber and black. And I'll go back and highlight those trees when it dries. So I'll have some trees on this back hill over here. These are going to be really small on this far hill, so just tap in some color there. The smaller you make them, the farther it'll look. I kind of made those a little too big, but nothing here. I'm not going to put anything here, but we can put like a row of bushes down here and here. Some kind of foliage in the middle there. And maybe pop a tree off here. I'm going to do maybe some kind of spruce tree maybe. So on my river, I'm going to line some bushes down here on the edge of my river. I'm going to make this river look really close to us, like it's we'll see. It all depends on how big you make your trees. Now, we're getting into the area of perspective now. Now, I can make a big tree here, and it'll make that river come closer. I've already made a big tree right here, so if somebody was standing here, they'd probably be maybe up to there. So I'm gonna put a pathway in here, I think. Once I get all my shrubs put in. Let me do this real quick. I'm gonna put uh, I'm gonna put a big tree over here. I'm gonna put a big tree here real quick. And that's gonna set the depth of the painting. I'm gonna make it real small up on top here. I'll have to highlight this tree because it's coming down over some dark color. That's alright. I'll highlight the branches so you can see it better. Look at that. Alright, let me highlight that real quick. I'll just highlight the right side. Look at that. This is called putting on a dress. Putting on a dress so you can see the tree now. I ran over a lot of dark color that's the same color, but when you highlight it, then you can make it stand out a little. Wow, that came out great. Hey, I got a like. Yeah, right on. Who's in here? Sasha, how you doing? Ava, Sophia? Nice. You guys are awesome. Yeah, whenever you guys want to come and relax, come come to my channel. I know, man, my I have a Twitter account and I can't even watch it anymore. It's like just full of crap, man. That I have a Twitter account and things will appear on my screen that I didn't even ask for. It's like I didn't want to see that. But all right, got some bushes there. Look at that. That's coming out good. So now I need to put some bushes on this side of the river here. This is all improvised if you just joined us. I'm just painting from my mind, so. Yeah, I want some bushes on this river's edge here. Put a few. Then I can highlight them. I put them in dark and then I'll highlight them with the lighter color here in a second. There we go. It's looking pretty good. I haven't even done the clouds yet. Thanks, Queen J. How you doing? Queen J in the house. We got Ava in the house. Sasha. Diver Bros. Try Hard. Quackers. I already have a Mona Lisa. So you got a sub. It's on my shorts video. You got to go to my channel and look at all my shorts. You'll find the Mona Lisa. Very good. I don't do those portraits anymore. They get boring after a while. The landscapes, you got more freedom to do what you want. I've already painted faces for years. I don't do the faces anymore because, like I said, they do get kind of boring. To me, they get boring. But got some bushes down there. I think my YouTube editor lied to me. It said there wasn't going to be anybody online today. Said it's very few people on right now. But I'm in Seattle. Where are you guys from? You could just tell me what state you're from. You don't have to say the city. All right, there we go. Got some bushes. All right, it's time for some clouds. It's time for some clouds. time for some Pepsi, is what it's time for. Thanks for showing up, guys. I'm glad you guys are here. Actually, I don't know who's left anymore. I gave myself a heart. What happened here? What did I do? See those two little black things right there? Where'd that come from? That's weird. Those things just appeared on their own. I didn't do those. You see them? I must have touched it with the brush or something. That's weird. That's bizarre. Well, I think I have a couple people left. This is looking pretty good. I want to put some kind of pathway coming from way back there down this way, down to the river. From all the way back there, down here. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-da. Make sure you guys subscribe. When by next week, I'll find out how to get music put on here, so we can have some jams on here at least. I'm gonna figure it out one way or another. I might have to get the like the YouTube Premium to do it. Is what I'm thinking. I just hit the right tone and it made this canvas vibrate. Did you hear that? When I said do it, it's like a snare drum. I keep knocking my phone off. All right, it's time for some clouds. Time for some clouds. Let's see. I used to be able to do like a like a bird cloud up there, but forgot how to do it. Just gonna put some simple clouds up for now. Oh, there goes my phone again. There we go. That looks kind of cool. Better put my phone over here. Play it now. Put some clouds around these tall mountains here. Put one over the top of that one there. Look at that. It's looking pretty good. Pretty good. Thought I grabbed some gray here, but I guess I didn't. Put some shadows underneath. I got a lot of instructional videos on my channel. If you guys feel like you want to learn how to paint like this style, it's really easy. Just subscribe and then you can go. I got over 500 videos. I show you how to do clouds, mountains. These mountains were kind of hard, but the ones I show you on my instructional videos are a lot easier than these. So just to let you know. Put some color on those trees back there. This looking pretty good. I think it came out pretty good. I don't know where those black smudges came from. Almost looks like I need to put a log cabin right back there or something. I think everybody that was chatting left. But I think there's a few of you left, so thanks for hanging out. Maybe some of those people subscribed. If you subscribe, that'd be cool. Because then you'll get notified, I think, next time I do a live. There's a couple eagles up there. The eagle has landed. It's true. They actually put another thing on the moon today. Or was that yesterday? But I think it's sending back pictures already. They landed on the south side of the moon, I think. I mean, with all the technology we have right now, with cameras and videos, I mean, they should be sending us some pretty cool photos of the moon, don't you think? I mean, they should look awesome. But they always say, oh, we have a malfunction going on. Pretty soon, you guys that are young enough, you'll you'll be able to probably witness people living on the moon in your life. It'll be like a reality TV show of people living on the moon. I wonder who's going to be the first person born on the moon. The first person born. What would they call them? They would be called an earthling. Because eventually that'll happen. Get some kid born on the moon. Would it be called a moonling? I guess they need to name the moon. Somebody needs to come up with the name for the moon and Earth. I'm surprised we haven't named the Earth yet. Like, what planet are you from? Earth. I think it's time for Earth to have a name. I wish somebody would come up with a name for it. I don't know what that is. That's just some ugly tree there. All right, guys, I think that's all I'm going to do on this one. I could put some dirt down here still underneath those little dirt underneath these bushes would probably look better with some dirt. Then I'll put a little bit of sunlight right here. Just a little bit of sunlight. There we go. That looks good. All right, guys. Well, thanks for showing up. I'm hoping I got a few subscribers from this. Look at that. I feel like I'm missing something. Do do do. Yeah, let me put a few more trees in there. It needs more. It needs more trees. I put one over. I didn't want to put anything over this cliff because it looks cool. Maybe just the tip of a tree there. Really small up there. Just a small tree there. That'll work. And then maybe uh, a big tree right here. Coming down in this corner. There we go. Sometimes when you add more to it, it helps. Put a dress on this tree. There we go. That looks good. right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that one. I'm glad that stayed in focus. Move it in the front here a little bit. Get a better shot of it. I'm going to look at it for a few seconds and see if I need anything else in there. I kind of like it. There goes my phone again. I'm trying to make the studio a little better. So I'm going to change the studio around a little bit. So I can record better. I want to be more in the shot when I record. Like, maybe I'll have the camera, like, I need to get two cameras. I can switch from one camera when I'm painting at me and then switch it back to that one. I don't know. I'm not that techie, so. I might have to do some camera research, see if that's possible. I'd have something I can switch the camera from one camera to the other. Do it all myself. This one came out pretty good. Even with the pointy mountains. I'm trying to look to see if there's anything else I can do in here. I kind of like it. All right, guys, I think that's all I'm going to do. It's another painting under my belt. These are fun to do, these lives. Oh, I got a membership up there. If you guys want to help out the channel, become a member so I can get some new equipment. And then I got 3 levels: Picasso, Da Vinci, and Van Gogh. And I got some good perks. I'm working on more perks, so they're going to get better. Look at that painting. It's time to dance. It's time to dance. The dance lights are on. All right, guys, thanks for showing up tonight. We'll see you on the next live stream. I'm off the next 2 days, so I'll be doing some live streams Saturday and Sunday. So we'll see you then. Cheers.